everyone, and welcome back to Coconut TV. I hope you enjoyed last week's episode about being willing by David Hoffmeister and the importance of putting lime on the coconut. And if there's someone that has put lime in her coconut, is my mom. And I want to share with you her story today because it has inspired me and it has truly made her story and the way she's been in life and the willingness that she's had to overcome so many obstacles in her life and the way she's been able to deal with herself is truly has been an inspiration to me, and it has made me the person I am today. So thank you, Mom. I love you. I send you a big kiss from Los Angeles to Miami. My mom and my dad were residing in Miami, and she unfortunately had both of them had something very tragic that happened to them. They lost a son that when he was 13 years old. I wasn't born yet. And my dad had a really hard time coping with it and dealing with it. And he tried various times to commit suicide. And my mom, I could just imagine her life at that time. She, has my other brother, he was 16 years old, and then my brother passed away. My dad's trying to do these things, and I just could imagine her life at that time. And what was great is that fortunately the news that I was going to be born came, and my dad was so happy. And I was like, okay, great, this is going to help him recover and get out of the depression. And I was born, and 3 months into it, she could see him, and he was holding me, and he was happy. And out of nowhere, I think like a couple months after, she got the news that he had finally done what he wanted, which is leave this world, which is not be here anymore. And he unfortunately committed suicide and did it. And I can just imagine my mom's just life at that time, and that I'm 3 months old, and that she has to take care of my brother that's 16 years old, and she's like alone in Miami and doesn't really like have a job. And I can just see her world of just being fearless, because she told me all the things she did, and she went out and she got jobs, and she wanted to make a better life for myself and for my brother. And she's given me a great life. When I was 4 years old, she met my now dad, and she gave me a great stepdad. I love you, Dad. I miss you. And she was always the top number one in her class, in real estate. She was always selling the most when she became a realtor. She also built a house from the ground up, hiring contractors, etc. And she was just resilient. And I've talked about resilience before on the channel. I know you guys have enjoyed those videos. And as I said, resilience is bouncing back from a difficult situation, and that's what she did. She was she believed in herself, and she believed that the impossible is possible, and you can turn a tragedy into a triumph. And she has taught me to be a fighter and to be fearless. So every time I'm going through something, I just think of her story, how brave she is. Her story ignites a fire within me to share with people how I overcome my obstacles. And the message is, no matter what, you can bounce back. The message is to have faith, to go within for guidance, to recreate yourself anew, to make the impossible possible. I hope you like this week's Coconut TV and that it inspired you. The Cocoism for this week is, I am a Coco Warrior. I am a Coco Warrior, and I can overcome all problems life appears to give me. Have a blessed week. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.